Welcome back. My name's Ethan. First day chopping corn for 2023. It's October the 2nd. Yeah. We did some work on this wagon the other night. Didn't show it on camera. I believe it was this wagon. It needed a new board underneath. Yeah, it was this one. We got two of these New Holland 8s, or crop carrier 8s. Harvester's ready to roll. We put the corn head on and processor on. So, yeah, first day chopping. 7420, New Holland FP 230, and New Holland crop carrier 8. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the field and I'll show you what we got going on there. Alright, we're in the field. You can see this year we have some really tall corn. This is our non-BMR variety. Yeah, if I keep cutting out and pausing, it's because I'm trying to steer and cut corn and talk at the same time, and multitasking isn't my thing. So, yeah, first day chopping corn. I actually don't get to do a whole lot of this because I go to school, and that's just what I've been doing. Past couple years, I've had the same thing. I go to school. Dude, I gotta skip over rows. Alright, we're back at it. I'll film it. I'm not gonna do too much talking. I'm trying to concentrate, but I'm sure it's interesting enough to see a wagon fill up. Got another row to skip over. Only for a short bit. We'll have to deal with all these short rows that we've created at some point, but it's hard for me to tell. If I look forward, I'm looking right into the sun. So I'm just kind of trying to do it. This is my first wagon that I filled. Mom chopped earlier today. This harvester and corn can really make this tractor work. We're only going 2 miles per hour, and it will bring this tractor down to its knees. Tractor's dynoing at 138 horsepower, and we can use all of that horsepower up pretty quick. Short section with only one row coming in, because up ahead it starts again, and I want to try and prevent the mess of short rows and all that as much as possible. Anyway, a turn's coming up in a minute, so I'm gonna put you guys down again. You can see A3, this tractor will bog down 250 RPMs, no problem. It's hard to see because of the sun. Now we're going the other way as to when I started. But yeah, I'll get a full wagon and I'll show you guys that. Alright, we got our first load done. I think I'm only chopping one load tonight because now we got 2 loads to blow up in the silo. I almost made it all the way around the field, but I filled this wagon full to the roof. You can see we got feed in there. So it still is a little wet, but For us, we take 2 rows at a time, and we got 26 or 28 acres to cover this year. I know I'm gonna get it wrong. Once Mom watches this video, she'll correct me. But I'm pretty sure it's 26 or 28. So, yeah. Alright. So, I was talking about 26 to 28 acres and all that. Anyway, the funny thing is, last video you would have watched, it's now archived. It was up for, I don't know, 12 hours or something. I was talking about selling our old corn planter anyway. I was just talking about overall how many rows and whatnot, and I got the number wrong, and so I archived it. Maybe I'll remake it or maybe I won't, but if you want to see photos of that, it's on my Instagram. So, as I was talking about that, Dad pulled in with this wagon. He unloaded it and he wanted another load, so I filled it. So, there you go, you can see it again. More silage. This wagon's a little taller than the last one, but yeah. This harvester can make this tractor work. I know I've shown it, but it can. Here's a stalk that fell over. You can see we got the height this year on the silage, but we don't have a crazy big cob. For height wise though, you can see cobs are up to my head. So really can't complain about the yield whatsoever. It's great. Extremely happy. Like I said, this is our non-BMR corn. So yeah, but this one's almost as high as I can reach up. So yeah. But this was the last load for the night, so I'm gonna unhook that. We're gonna go home. We don't have to do any more maintenance or going over anything other than what I might do is, well, 2 things I might do is, one, there's supposed to be a cover that goes here. As you can see, stuff's getting in there. Look at that there. Stuff's getting in there. The other thing is I might tighten up this chain. It's starting to get loose. It was a little loose when we started, or when I sent it out to the field. Dad and I went over this on Saturday. It's now Monday. After excuse me, after a couple of loads, it stretched a little. And the other thing is, we can't seem to find it, but there's a cover that goes over here. No clue where it went, but we have one. I want to see if I can find that to put that on. That way stuff doesn't get wrapped up around in. It's amazing where all these cobs of corn end up. One just fell down in there. But yeah, just gonna go over things. Just gonna huck these cobs right there. Start it up, we'll feed them in. So, I'm gonna leave this wagon in the field because we generally don't pull full loads home behind, because these are 16-foot wagons, harvesters, probably just about as long, if not a little shorter. You can call it 14 feet. And then there's the tractors, so very quickly you start to get pretty long tractors, whatever. So you can get long in a hurry and heavy, and we also don't like, it's hard to see, and you can see one of our mirrors got a little pushed around. It's hard to see around the wagons, especially take up the whole road. So it's just easier to pull a wagon behind tractor. Dad's gonna come here anyway and drop an empty wagon, and then we'll leave this one here, so when he drops the empty wagon, he can pick up the full wagon. But we're gonna take this home, try and look after that. Maybe fuel it up if I get that far. But yeah. So that's day number 1 of chopping done. Overall, it went pretty good. They had some issues at the silo, but that's okay because it's all sorted. Alright, it's much later now. I've gone over this harvester. I tightened 2 chains, fueled up the tractor. Another reason why it's much later is because I had to help cut pieces of wood for a side table. So thanks for watching. Another day filling those 2 silos that are shadows tomorrow. Although I won't be around too much tomorrow with school. But Wednesday I'll be home.